Hello everyone, myself Girish Shinde. In this video, we will see the concept of static member variable with the help of explanation, syntax and examples. Let's start. Static member variables. There are some characteristics of static member variables. First, it is initialized to 0 when the first object is created. Basically, static member variables are automatically initialized to 0 when the first object of class is created. Second, it has common memory space for all objects. Basically, for normal variables, separate memory is allocated for separate object. But for static member variable, common memory for all objects. Means here memory is shared for all objects. Next, only one copy of variable for entire the class. Means if you declare variable as a static, then it is accessible for entire class. Next, static keyword is used. Basically, if in front of normal variable declaration, you have to use static keyword. Next, it is mandatory to declare inside a class as well as outside a class. Declaration completes when you declare inside as well as outside class. Otherwise, that variable is not accessible for all objects of the class. Next, syntax for static member variable. Basically, inside declaration and outside declaration is mandatory. Static member variable declare inside a class by using static keyword. After that, you have to specify the data type of that variable and then variable name. Outside class declaration. Data type, class name means in which class you have declared that static member variable, that class name, then scope resolution operator, and then same variable name which is entered inside a class, and same data type which is which is entered in a inside a class. This is a general example. Here this xyz is class. Count variable is declared as a static variable which has integer data type. This is the inside declaration of static member variable, and this is outside declaration. For declaration, data type, class name, scope resolution, and then variable name. If anybody want to initialize that variable with the separate value, then you can initialize that variable outside a class. For example, integer xyz scope resolution count is equal to 123 and then semicolon. Okay. Working of static member variable. xyz is a class. There are three objects: object 1, object 2, object 3. If you declare any normal variable, then that variable is separate for each object. For example, number is a variable. This is separate for object 1, object 2 and object 3. Here static member variable is declared, that is count. This is common memory space for all objects. You can see here all three objects are accessing that variable, and normal variables are separate for each individual object. You can also see this table: objects s1 s2, two separate objects, then number variable is separate for both objects, but the static variable count, that is common for both object. Example: write a program to count number of objects are created in a program. Count using static member variable. Start the Turbo C. Include two header files, iostream.h and conio.h. Create class count object. Class name is count object. In class, you have to specify the member variables. Static keyword is used before declaration. Static int count. Public is access specifier. In public section, you have to create functions, that is void display function to display the value of count variable. Cout, insertion operator, object count is equal to variable name is count. So initially count variable value is 0, so it must be increased after calling that display function by individual object. That's why we have written plus plus count. Terminate the class using semicolon. Again redeclare the static variable outside a class, that is int data type, class name object count object. scope resolution, and then variable name. In main function, you have to create the object of class. Class name is count object. Objects are C1, C2, and C3. CLR, SCR used to clear the screen. C1 dot display means display function is called using C1 object. C2 dot display. Similarly, C3 dot display. Get ch to hold the object on console window and return 0. Objects are created here, variable declared outside a class. C1 dot display means display function is called. In count initially 0, it will be incremented. So the C1 dot display means it will display the object count is equal to 1. C2 dot display means it display the object count 2 because it is incremented. Similarly for 3, object 3. Compile the program, no error, execute the program. So here endl is not given. In display function, give the endl manipulator for transfer the control on new line. Execute the program. So you can see the output, that is object count 1, object count 2, object count 3 means total number of objects are 3. Second example, write a program to calculate the area of two circles but declare the pi value, that is pi value, as a static member variable. Start the Turbo C, include the two header files. First one is iostream.h and second one is conio.h. iostream.h for input output operation and conio.h for getch function. Class name is circle. Inside class, member variable declared, that is r. R is nothing but the radius of circle. Second variable pi value, that is static member variable, static float pi. You can also declare the radius in float data type. In public section, you have to declare the member functions of class, that is void accept. Inside accept function, you have to accept the value of radius, enter the value of r, enter the radius, c in r. In second function, you have to display the whatever you have accepted in accept function, that is radius. So display the radius. So radius is equal to r. Endl to terminate the line. Next function, that is void calculate function. In this calculate function, you have to calculate the area of circle using formula pi r square. So area is equal to pi, that is pi, into radius. For radius we have used r variable, that is r into r. Endl. Terminate the class. After brackets you have to specify the semicolon. In outside a class you have to again declare the static member variable. So float is a data type of that variable, circle is a class name, and then variable name, that is pi is equal to 3.14. Inside main you have to create the object of class C1 and C2. CLR SCR for clear the screen. C1 dot accept, so accept the radius for first object, accept the radius for second object. C2 dot accept. C1 dot display means display the radius whatever accepted. Before that you can display the message, that is this is for object 1, for object endl. C1 dot display means this details of object 1. C1 dot calculate, it will display the area for radius of object 1. Similarly for object 2, indel keyword to terminate the line. C2 dot display, so C2 for C2 object display function is called. Similarly C2 object dot calculate function call to calculate the area for object 2. Return 0. Before that get ch to hold the output on console window, and then return 0. Here two objects are created, C1 and C2. Two times accept function is called, C1 dot accept and C1 C2 dot accept. For one object, that is C1 object, display the radius and calculate the area. Similarly for object 2. So compile the program. So there are two errors. Okay, spelling mistake, circle R is missing. Again compile. Okay, zero error. Run the program. Enter the radius for first object, so 1, or second object 10. For object 1 radius is 1 and area is 3.14, and for object 2 radius is 10 and area is 314. Thank you. Kindly subscribe our channel and keep watching. Thank you.